Good day, everybody. This time on ECRN Garage, I acquired a $3 mower. A person I know was downsizing their house to an apartment building, and the new owners of the house didn't want this mower because they had their own. And I have a crappy old one that I've been welding together for 8 years. It's a Husqvarna. It's got the Honda engine on it. And the handle, the kill handle, is seized on it. When you pull the trigger, it's not seized here, so there's something seized in the cable. I don't know if this actually works or not, but if I can get it going, it'll be 100 times better than what I have. It's self-propelled, and the self-propelled handle, looks like something's wrong with that. So first step, I'll try to get that cable unseized. Then we'll probably check the air filter, spark plug, and there's no fuel in it, so I'm just going to run a little bit of, probably a little bit of seafoam and let it drain out, but it looks really clean, just in case there's some old fuel in there. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to get this cable off. Alright, got the cable out. I'll spray some lube down, put some PB blaster down the top of the cable. See if we can't get that work free. Down this end. I'm just going to put this end in the vise right quick and give it a little snap to see if I can break it free. Alright. Yep, and there it goes. Alright, let's see if you can see this. There's a rusty spot where it kinked. Must have been where it just caught on there. Alright. That might have been all that was holding this thing together. Ah! There we go. Let's have a look at that air filter. Oh. Pretty dirty. Anyway, I'll just clean that like that for now. Just want to see if this will work. I'll get new filters and spark plugs and everything for this when the time comes. Alright. Now we're worried about the fuel. The carburetor being dirty. I'll just take that bowl off the bottom there just with the bolts on it. So. 10mm. There's water mixed with gas coming in, dripping out of here right now. Mostly water. Yeah. The water was laying at the bottom, the gas is floating on top of the course. So let's see. Get the bowl off. There we go. Let me get my cup. Alright. I'm going to see what's in this. I'm going to pour it into this white cup. And there's lots of flakes and chunks in there, and a big pile of slime still in there. So I'm going to just wash that out a little bit, and hopefully the rest of the carb didn't pull any of that through. Alright, I got the float bowl all cleaned up and put back on. I'm going to pull the spark plug next and check out its health. Might give me a little clue if anything is going on inside that engine. It's not seized, it doesn't pull over. I never checked spark yet or anything. Ooh, this has been on a while. There we go. See, the plug is burning really nice. The porcelain is a nice, see if you can see that better. It's hard to see that plug. It's a nice coffee colored brown. The plug looks pretty clean, so I'm going to see if there's any spark. I'll hook that up. Pull it over to see if we got any life to it. Well, we got some good spark there. See, I had to rewatch the video when I was rolling it over, and it's a nice fat blue spark. So we got hopefully half decently clean float bowl. Hopefully no chunks got in there, but I didn't run it, so I think the gas just sat and separated. There were some slimy flakes in there and a little bit of water, so all the water came out first, and the gas came out after. I rinsed everything out, sprayed up in there a little bit to get some of the big junk off. Well, there's a little in there. Might be enough to get it to go. Spray some carb cleaner in the intake just to give it a little help to pull that gas through. Turn the gas on. I don't know the starting procedure for this thing, so choke on, I guess. See if she'll go. Gasket to it. Again. Turn the choke on. I pulled the carburetor off, as you can see. It's pretty dirty. I wasn't getting any gas coming through. It would fire off on the spray, the carb cleaner. So I'm just going to strip this down a little bit. Probably some clogged jets. It's getting no fuel at all. It's getting it to the float bowl, but that's as far as it's going. So I'm going to start taking this apart and see if I can see any dirt in the jets and clean it all out. Yeah, that main jet looks like it's might be clogged up. Let's pull the pin. Get the float out and the needle. That looks fairly clean. That main jet looks like it's blocked right off. I'll get a screwdriver and see if I can pull that out. You can't really see probably, but I'll see what I can do. I can pop that out for you. It was barely hanging in there. It was barely even tight. Let's see. I finally got the main jet out. So you can see a lot of the holes are plugged off with old fuel scale and stuff. I'm going to pick those all out and clean it up, and it's probably why it wasn't getting any fuel. It's the whole jet is pretty gummed up. So we'll clean this all up and put it back together and see if we'll get this mower to go. I put some engine rebuild in a can, also known as seafoam, in the gas, just to help wash that out till I get some fresh fuel. So I'll put the choke on and see if this thing will make any noises. Oh, also the oil was over full by probably double. I don't know why they poured so much oil in it. There was no fuel in the oil, so I thought it might have been gas that had poured in, but there was none. The oil was thick, it didn't smell of gas, so I ended up dumping quite a bit of it out. I filled, I'd say probably 2 cups of oil. Now let's see if we can get this to make a noise. Also, the pull cord broke right at the knot that they had tied in it. So, making some noise. Choke come off. And now trying to get the drive to work. I took off the cover and I found the belt pinched sideways and the spring. You can see that there's a spring here on the end of the cable. And got it hooked back on to the drive. Put the drive belt back on. Anyway, we'll give her a shot to see if she goes. I'll put that cover back on. I guess I got a new mower for this summer. And it wouldn't be a Honda video without a little bit of a burnout for all my Honda buddies. This one's for you. I've got my Honda Type M. Nice little badging I found there. Let's see what kind of burnout this thing can do. That's going to be it for this episode of ECR and Garage. I got myself a nice free mower. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for whatever might come our way. Thanks again.